Okay, so we want to now work on the work section, which will basically just be an image gallery. And we're going to use Echo Lightbox again for this. So this is the cdnjs.com page where we want to grab the CSS first of all. So I'm going to say copy link tag. And let's go to VS Code to our index page and go up to the top and put this right above our style.css. And then we want to grab the JavaScript. So I'm just going to I'll grab the minified one. And I'll say copy script tag. We'll go back and let's go all the way to the bottom and let's put this right under the last script, which is the Bootstrap script include. Okay, so we'll save that. Now we have to add that little snippet of jQuery down here. So we want to say document dot actually, let's do document dot on click because we're using event delegation here. So we're going to say document on click. Then we want anything that has, actually we want quotes here, anything that has the data dash toggle equals lightbox attribute. Then we want to run a function, and that function will take in an event, and we're just going to prevent the default, so e.prevent default, and then we just want to call this, meaning what we clicked, and we just want to call echo lightbox, so ekko lightbox, like that. Okay, so that should make the data toggle equals lightbox attribute actually work. Instead of just redirecting us to the image in the browser, it should open it up in a lightbox. So let's go back up to actually right above the footer, and this is where we're going to put the work section. Okay, so let's put a comment in here. We'll just say work, and we want to put a div with the ID of work. That's the data target, and it's going to be a collapse. And then we need our header, so I'm just going to copy that from one of these. So just the card here with the H2 and the paragraph. I'm going to grab that, put that right in there. We're going to change the color here to warning so that it matches the resume icon box, not the resume, the work. And we'll say my work. So let's save that. Let's make sure that the collapse works. So we'll go back over to our site here. And if we click work, then that collapse opens, which is what we want. So now what we want to do is we want to have like just an image gallery. Okay. Now these are going to be images from Unsplash, which they're just going to be random. But obviously if this was a real portfolio, you would have images of stuff that you did. So let's go under this card here, and just like we've been doing, we're going to create another card. I'll put the card body here as well, and let's do a py-5. So we'll do an H3, and we'll say, what have I built? And then a paragraph, and in this paragraph, let's just do a lorem 15. So under the paragraph, we're going to have a row, and I don't want any gutters. I want it to be just like a grid of images that have no spaces. So we're going to say no gutters here as well. And then we're going to have 4 3-column divs. So let's do class call dash md dash 3, and we'll do times 4. Okay, and we're actually going to have 2 rows of 4. So in here, what we want to do is have a link around our images. So we'll put an A tag, and we want this to go to the image, but we also want to give it a data dash toggle of lightbox. Okay, so for the image, let's use just a sample Unsplash image. I'm actually going to use unsplash.it, so let's say HTTPS, and there's a lot of services like this where you could just generate dummy images. So we'll say unsplash.it, and we're going to do /1200 /768.jpg, and then we can do a query here, a query string of image, and set this to a number. I'm going to do 252. Okay, so that will be the link, and then inside the link we're going to put the actual image tag. So this image will give a class of image fluid, and the source is going to be, we'll just grab this here and put that as the source, except I'm just going to do /600, which will give it a size of 600 by 600. Okay, yeah, and then we'll just copy this A tag with the image. We'll go to the next one, paste it in, just paste this in here and this in here, and let's just change the number of the image. So this will be 253. Whoops, this one will be 4. You want these to match because one is the link to the image, one is the actual image, so these two should match. All right, let's make sure that works. So we'll go to work, and there we go. We have our images. I put no gutters, so there's no spaces. Now if I click it, it's not actually doing anything. Let me just open my console. All right, echo lightbox is not a function. Let me just see. I might have made a typo here down at the bottom. So document on click, this dot echo lightbox. Oh, I put the CSS here, not the JavaScript, so it doesn't know what the heck I'm talking about. For some reason, this must not have copied, so let's do copy script tag. Make sure it's JavaScript, not CSS. You guys probably saw that a while ago. And paste that in. All right, so we'll go ahead and save that, and let's try it now. So work, let's close this up, and there we go. Cool. So I just want to put another row as well. I want 8 images, so I'm going to copy this row right here that has all the images in it, so it ends here. So I'll grab the whole thing. So this div class row with no gutters, and then we'll put one right below it. Except the only thing I'm going to change here is the image number. So we're going to continue on. So this will be 6. This will be 257, 258. 9, like that, and then let's check it out. Okay, so if we go to work, now we have a grid of 8 images, and we have the light box that works. All right, guys, so we're just about there. The last page we have to do is the contact, or the last collapse, so that's what we're going to do next.